Earth is home to 6 continents. Earth, the only planet we call home, is shaped by massive tectonic plates that never stop moving. These slow but powerful shifts created the towering mountain ranges we see today. Natural walls that rise into the sky and stand as monumental witnesses of millions of years of geological history. In this 45-minute journey, we will explore the 5 highest mountains of each of the 6 continents, uncovering their exact locations, natural characteristics, and the scientific stories hidden within their colossal structures. From the Himalayan giants to the endless Andes, from the tropical glaciers of Papua to the frozen silence of Antarctica, each continent reveals a different masterpiece carved by nature. Let us begin our journey across the highest peaks of Earth. Asia, home of the highest mountains on Earth. Asia is not only the largest continent, but also the cradle of Earth's tallest mountains. This is the land where the Indian plate collided with the Eurasian plate, pushing the Himalayas higher every year. 1. Mount Everest, 8,848.86 meters. Location: Solukhumbu District, Nepal, Tingri County, Tibet, China. Everest, the tallest mountain on Earth, stands proudly between Nepal and Tibet. Nearly 9,000 meters tall, this colossal ice fortress was sculpted by millions of years of tectonic compression. At this altitude, oxygen levels drop to just 1/3 of those at sea level. Winter temperatures fall below 36 degrees Celsius, and winds above 150 km/h sweep across the summit. Despite these brutal conditions, thousands of climbers attempt the ascent each year, driven by the dream of touching the roof of the world. 2. K2, 8,611 feet. Location: Gilgit-Baltistan, Pakistan. Taxkorgan, Xinjiang, China. If Everest represents grandeur, K2 represents danger. With its steep walls and unpredictable weather, K2 is known as the Savage Mountain. Winds reaching 200 km/h lash its ridges, and its knife-sharp slopes have made K2 one of the deadliest mountains on Earth, earning it the reputation of the ultimate mountaineering challenge. 3. Kangchenjunga, 8,586 meters. Location: Sikkim, India, Taplejung District, Nepal. Kangchenjunga is not only the 3rd highest mountain in the world, but also a sacred peak for the people of Sikkim. Often called the Throne of the Gods, this mountain's treacherous weather and rugged terrain make it as feared as it is revered. 4. Lhotse, 8,516 meters. Location: Sagarmatha National Park, Nepal, bordering Tibet. Lhotse lies right beside Everest, connected by the legendary South Col Pass. Here, some of the strongest winds on the planet are recorded. Its iconic Lhotse face, a 1,100-meter ice wall, remains one of the most daunting challenges for climbers ascending Everest. 5. Makalu, 8,485 meters. Location: Sankuwa Saba District, Nepal, Tibet. Makalu is a natural masterpiece, famous for its near-perfect pyramid shape. Though slightly shorter than its Himalayan neighbors, Makalu is one of the most difficult mountains to climb due to its sharp ridges and relentless winds. 2. Europe, the majestic Caucasus Range. In southeastern Europe rises the mighty Caucasus Range, towering walls of granite and ancient ice marking the natural frontier between Russia and Georgia. 1. Mount Elbrus, 5,642 meters. Location: Kabardino-Balkaria, Russia. Elbrus is the highest mountain in Europe. Though a dormant volcano, it still bears the scars of ancient eruptions. Its twin summits, the western and eastern peaks, remain snow-covered throughout the year, creating a breathtaking alpine panorama. 2. Dik Tau, 5,205 meters. Location: Kabardino-Balkaria, Russia. Dik Tau features some of the most complex terrain in the Caucasus. Its vertical rock faces and unpredictable weather have made it one of Europe's most formidable climbs. 3. Shkara, 5,193 meters. Location: Upper Svaneti, Georgia. Shkara is cloaked in thick, year-round ice. Its home region of Svaneti, with medieval stone towers and alpine villages, is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site for its pristine natural and cultural landscape. 4. Koshtan Tao, 5,152. 5. Janga Jangi Tao, 5,051 m. Location: Caucasus Range, Russia-Georgia border. These lesser-known peaks preserve a raw, untouched beauty. Sheer rock walls, layered glacial formations, and sweeping ice fields slowly melting as the climate changes. Xi. Africa, where ice meets the tropics. When people think of Africa, they imagine deserts and savannas. Yet this continent also holds some of Earth's most surprising high-altitude landscapes, where tropical forests give way to snow-covered summits. 1. Kilimanjaro, 5,895 meters. Location: Kilimanjaro region, Tanzania. Kilimanjaro is the tallest freestanding mountain in the world. Though situated near the equator, its peak, Kibo, remains capped with snow. Scientists warn that its iconic glaciers may disappear by the end of the century if global temperatures continue to rise. 2. Mount Kenya, 5,199 meters. Location: Central Kenya, 150 kilometers north of Nairobi. Mount Kenya once held vast glaciers, but over the past century, more than 70% of its ice has vanished. Still, its rugged valleys, glacial lakes, and unique ecosystems make it one of Africa's most stunning natural landmarks. 3. Mount Stanley, 5,109 meters. Location: Uganda, Democratic Republic of the Congo. 4. Mount Speke, 4,190. 5. Mount Baker, 4,844. Location: Rwenzori Mountains. All three peaks belong to the Rwenzori Range, often called the Mountains of the Moon. Thick clouds cling to these mountains year-round, making them appear as though they are drifting above the Earth. 4. The Americas, combined north plus south. The Americas are defined by the Andes, the longest mountain range in the world, stretching over 7,000 kilometers and rising through some of the most dramatic landscapes on the planet. 1. Aconcagua, 6,961 meters. Location: Mendoza Province, Argentina. Aconcagua is the highest mountain in the Americas and the tallest peak outside Asia. Though not a volcano, its harsh winds, reaching 150 km, and temperatures below 30 degrees Celsius, create extreme climbing conditions. 2. Ojos del Salado, 6,893. Location: Atacama region, Chile, Catamarca, Argentina. Ojos del Salado is the highest volcano on Earth. Near its summit lies a small crater lake at 6,290 meters, the highest known body of water anywhere on the planet. 3. Monte Pisis, 6,793 Location: La Rioja Province, Argentina. 4. Huascaran, 6,768 Location: Ancash region, Peru. In 1970, a massive earthquake triggered a deadly avalanche from Huascaran, burying the town of Yungay and claiming more than 20,000 lives, one of the worst natural disasters in the Andes. 5. Cerro Bonete, 6,759 Location: La Rioja Province, Argentina. The Oceania peaks amid rainforests and glaciers. Oceania brings together an extraordinary mix of landscapes: tropical forests, active tectonic zones, ancient glaciers, and rolling Australian highlands. 1. Puncak Jaya, 4,684 meters. Location: Papua Province, Indonesia. Narration: Puncak Jaya is the tallest peak in Oceania. Situated within Lawrence National Park, a vast UNESCO-protected wilderness, the mountain is one of the few places in the tropics where glaciers still exist. 2. Mount Wilhelm, 4,509 Location: Chimbu, Jiwaka, Madang. Papua New Guinea. 3. Aoraki, Mount Cook, 3,724. Location, South Island, New Zealand. Aoraki, or Mount Cook, stands as the highest mountain in New Zealand. Its glacial valleys and snow-capped peaks create landscapes that look almost otherworldly. 4. Mount Kosciuszko, 2,228 na. 5. Mount Townsend, 2,200 na. Location, Snowy Mountains, New South Wales, Australia. 6. Antarctica, the silent continent of ice. Antarctica is Earth's coldest and most isolated continent. Over 98% of its surface is coated with ice thousands of meters thick. Here, mountains stand like frozen monoliths, untouched by time. 1. Vinson Massif, 4,892. Location, Ellsworth Mountains. Vinson Massif is the highest mountain in Antarctica. With temperatures plunging to 40 degrees east and ferocious winds sweeping across its icy slopes, climbing here is a challenge few dare to attempt. 2. Mount Tyree, 4,852. 3. Mount Shin, 4,661. Or Mount Gardiner, 4,622. Mount Epperly, 4,520 Allen. Location, Ellsworth Mountains. These peaks lie deep within Antarctica's icy wilderness. Most of their slopes are hidden beneath ancient glaciers that have remained frozen for millennia. Across 6 continents and 30 majestic peaks, we have explored how Earth's greatest mountains were born. Through tectonic collisions, shifting climates, and the immense pressure of geological time. These mountains remind us of the planet's power, its beauty, and its unending capacity to inspire wonder. Thank you for joining this journey. Until next time, keep exploring.